Alright, so now this particular one, these are the drills, okay? These are the drills. There's 5 major drills. Okay, first one is good. In the stepping. In the stepping, I can lean forward, lean back. Lean forward, stab, lean back, block. Lean forward, stab, lean back, block. Next one is step forward, reverse tiptoe cap. Then step back, tiptoe off your front. Tiptoe off your back, tiptoe off your front. Tiptoe off your back, tiptoe off your front. Now you can go a great distance, but we wouldn't be in camera frame, all right? So either you can lean forward, lean back, or step forward, step back, all right? So first of all, the first technique is, as he stabs me, I lean back and block. Okay, we'll just lean first. And then I lean forward and stab him, he blocks. Then he stabs, okay? So I'm doing an outward block, okay? Or excuse me, an inward block. It's like inward coming to the inside center of my body. Inside his sword, as I stab leaning forward, he leans back and blocks. And then he stabs, and he blocks. Stabs, blocks. I step. This is inward blocking. Blocking strikes simultaneously, using distance, using the sword, getting used to working with another partner. Okay, now next one. This time it's the same. This one comes inside, this one's going to come outward block. So from here, as he stabs, I outward block, and then he outward blocks, and then he stabs outward, then outward, then outward, 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 outward. All right? Now the next one. This time, inward, inward, outward, upward, and downward. Kind of the basic foundation of Japanese style blocking. This one's from here, is now from where? The swords facing each other. You got this triangle. The triangle goes about to his throat. It's at an angle coming up. He's very, very powerful if he lunges forward. If I can't get into him unless I go through it, it's always an obstacle. It's blocking either side to a degree. It's blocking straight hand. All I have to do is punch. Or if I go this, just a little bit of movement, still blocks it. He can come in and hack straight down like this with a split. Now sometimes they can hack big split. Well, from here is all the split that you need. You don't need to have a huge split. And the reason you wouldn't want the huge split is because if you pull all the way back from here to here is 3 feet. From here to here is another 3 feet, then 3 feet, and 3 feet. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12 feet distance. Whereas here you got 3 feet distance. You're going 4 times the amount of distance, which means you'd be 4 times slower. You see what I mean? So on this particular, we don't really want to go past this. The sword and the power is generated from another source. You don't have to fully hack, as they do in some styles also. If you want to overpower somebody, you would, but not in this type of technique. So in this particular thing we're going to try to do is we're going to come down on top and stab. So then he circles down on top of my sword and stab. And I lean back as he stabs because I don't really going to get stabbed. So then he blocks down and then he leans back. Okay, and then all right, the next one is, this time I'm going to lift up on the sword. He's in this triangle position, or golden triangle. Now from here, if I come straight across, I can block it. I can still block up the sword because I'm accurate enough. Most people aren't. But if I move the sword sideways slightly, you can block up much, much better. So all I'm going to try to do is just block the sword, taking control of it, and split his hand. If I cut his hand, it'll be hard for him to hold a sword. I got an advantage. I can run him through or whatever. All right, so from here, guards are up. I just kind of block up, cut down. Then he blocks underneath and cuts down. Try to block to his left side and cut his right arm. Okay? Block to the left side, cut the right arm. Block to the left side, cut the right arm. Block to the left side, cut the right arm. Block to the left side, cut the right arm. Block to the left side, cut the right arm. Block to the left side, cut the right arm. Perfect. All right. Now a drill. This one, as they're coming straight down, I allow his own weight to hit. So as he comes in, I relax the sword, allow this to hit. Now also, he's coming down, I'm first of all stepping to the side. Second of all, I'm blocking over the sword. You see what I mean? This would be a bummer if I didn't move. I'm coming over the side, allow him to move. The weight of his hit goes into his neck. Now traditionally, this section looks like as it comes down, strike, you step 1, step 2. But again, 2 times stepping makes you twice as slow. It's more classical, it's more powerful. But right now, just master, as it's coming down, step to the 45 and cut. Okay? To the other side, you just keep going the same way. I step to the 45 and cut. Again, looks like this is a more classical version. Step, step. You know what I mean? But again, too slow for right now. Okay, come back over here a little bit more. Okay, come down. Again. All right. All right, and this is the drills that we use to develop a comfortableness of working with 2 swords. Okay, first of all, he has a sword. He has a sword in unguarded position. Okay, step up a little bit. Step up a little bit more. All right, first of all, sword's in this golden triangle. So basically what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to leverage the side, lift up using the hand to pry off, and step in, chop him up. Okay, so again, from right here, as the guard's up, step up. Okay, the back of the sword's okay to touch. So from right here, this is stepping in straight in. So I step at a 45 at the same time. It's all count one. Okay, try this again. Okay, so as from here, the guard's up. He doesn't have to step up. I'm just going to take the sword away. He's got this in the gold triangle. I step off. Sword one, slice up. And then if he steps in, I step back. If he steps back, I step in. Stepping in for chop. Okay, second technique is coming straight down. So as the sword comes straight down, I step to the 45 and cut his leg. Okay, so coming over this side. Now I've got two blocks here. First block is I'm stepping off to the 45. Okay, second block is I'm pushing it off to the side. As I step, it hits. Pull, slice, pull it out of his hand, step underneath, give him a pull, chop his head off. All right? Let's try it once, coming this direction. Okay, as it's coming down, first I step using my body weight to hit. Using my body weight to hit with his sword onto his leg. I step, I give it a pull, and chop straight down. Again, I got a hurt arm, so I'm trying to take this a little bit easy because this is a sharp sword. Okay, second one, coming in at a 45. Let's say a 45 like a baseball bat swing. I come in, I jam his arms. I pull in, I hook, and I cut it. Okay, let's try it from this side. Okay, as he swings in, I come in, I jam him. I don't want to be out here in the blade because that'd be a bad thing. I don't want to be out here in the blade. This is a bad position. I want to come in here, lock his elbow, step back, and cut. Okay, so from the opposite angle, as he swings in, I step in, jam him. Then pull, break the arm, hook, and cut, slice. Okay, the next one's coming down at a 45. Okay, again, I come up, jam him, and then from here I take him, I'm going to flip him over. And then my turn with the sword. All right? Let's see, next one, he's trying to stab me, run me through. So as he does this, I lean aside and break. Again, this is a sharp sword. You don't let it touch the blade part, you're touching the side of the sword. I pull it off the side. Okay, try it again. As he's coming in, I try to get close to him. I try to pull this off to the side. All right? All right. I'm just making sure that's a sharp blade. Yes. Okay, so as he's doing it, I don't want to be run through. So first one, I'm leaning off this way. I'm blocking the sword. Now the sword's basically mine. See what I mean? Okay, another version of this is he's lunging me. I don't have time to move to the side. So on this one, as he lunges in, I push the sword down and he lunges me through. Now I link, don't run my pants. I link the sword in and I come taking him down. Okay, so let's try that from the other side. I just didn't want to put a hole in my pants. Technically, you should be practicing with a wooden sword, but you know we got this out. So, so basically, as he's running me through, I push it down. He runs me through. I twist my leg sideways, performing this technique. And now I have the sword. All right. So these are the 5 sword takeaways.